Hi friends, today we're doing Unit 3 review. So if you could please get your workbook. We're going to be on page 137. Please put your name and the date on the top of your paper. If you are a virtual student at this time, this will be considered your Unit 3 test. And if you are not a virtual student at this time, this is just a review for the test that will be tomorrow. And we will be doing some more review in class. This is just extra. Okay, number 1 says match each set of partners to a total. So you're going to find out the total. So 6 and 2 more. What is 6 and 2 more? Okay. So you would draw a line to match it up. And I'm also going to ask that you write the number in the blank so that it's very easy for me to tell when I'm correcting these, so that I can easily see what your answer is. Please continue that for the following. Please notice that there are some that are addition and some that are subtraction. For number 2, 3, and 4, we're going to be making 3 different math mountains with a total of 6. So we're looking for partners of 6. What can we add together to get us 6? So usually it's easy if we start off with 1. Okay, what can we add to 1 to give us 6? Okay, then I would think 2. Well, what can we add with 2 to get us 6? And then 3. Okay, go ahead and fill those in. Now number 5 we have to think about very carefully, because my friends in class just like to take this number and add 2, and that is not correct because the 8 rakes total. So if you were going to make a mountain, where would the total go? Yep, the total goes at the top. So if you're going to make a mountain, 8, we need to find out how many rakes are in the shed. Okay, so that's going to be our unknown, how many rakes are in the shed. The partner that we do know are these rakes that are outside of the shed. What's the partner that we do know? 1, 2. Okay, you need to figure out this answer right here, put it over here, and also put the label. What is the whole problem about? On to the next page, we have some story problems. Now, each story problem you are going to need to read very carefully and decide: are we adding or are we subtracting? Are we looking for a partner or are we looking for a total? I'll do an example with you. Number 6, Maisie has 5 balloons. She gets some more balloons. Now she has 9 balloons. How many balloons does Maisie get? Okay, so what's the total amount of balloons that she has now? Yep, it's 9. That's going to go at the top. Okay, how many did she have before? That's the partner that we do know. The partner that we don't know is how many that she got. So that's our question. It's how many balloons does Maisie get? And that is our unknown. So you're going to go ahead and figure that out. Remember, friends, you can also use a subtraction equation, or another one that makes sense here would be like 5 plus unknown equals 9. Okay, either way you can use the count-on strategy, or you can have 9 fingers and take down 5. You will find your answer the same, and you need to put your label. Okay, you're going to do 7 and 8 in the same way. Make sure you show your work, put your answer in the unknown box, and also have your label. All right, so 9, 10, 11, and 12, you need to complete the equations. Okay, it says use the numbers on the tiles. So these are the numbers that are your choices. I'll give you a hint. You're only going to use each tile once. So if you figure out one of the answers and you use that answer on the tile in your equation, you're going to want to cross it off to make your life easier. Okay, let's do one together. Okay, we have 10 take away what will give us 2. Okay, we know that since this is subtraction, our total is at the beginning. So if we really needed to, we could make a mountain of 10 2 and the unknown. Okay, so you would grab 2 and get up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check your fingers. How many fingers do you have up? Yep, 8. Okay, now we already used 8, so we're going to get rid of it so we don't have to think about it anymore. Now you just have 3 choices left. Okay? All right. We're on to the next page, and the directions are ring the number that makes the sentence true. So we know that ring means circle. Okay? So our word problem says Lila has 10 books. She gives 4 books away. Now Lila has blank books. We have to choose. Does she have 4 books? Does she have 6 books? Or does she have 10 books? Okay, we have to circle or ring the one that makes it true. Okay, so what do we know? We know that she had 10 books. Let's write it down. She gives 4 books away. If she's giving them away, does it sound like adding or subtracting? Yep, I agree, subtract. Equals the unknown. And in this case, the unknown is going to be the number that we circle. Okay, see if you can figure that out and ring the correct answer. Okay, number 14 is going to be totally up to you on how you want to do this. This is very similar to lesson 3.12, which was the mathematical practice lesson, our most recent lesson. You're going to use the picture to write a story problem and write and solve the equation. Okay, so here I see that there are a total of 5 goldfish. I see 3 in the bowl and 2 in the bag. You can write whatever kind of story problem you want. Okay? You see here that you could use adding or subtracting. You, depending on what you choose, you're going to start with either the total or the 2 partners and then the total. And then you have to solve for the unknown and write your label. All right, number 15. We're going to solve the story problem, and this story problem says Marty sees 8 birds at the feeder. There are red birds and blue birds. How many of each color bird can Marty see? Show 3 correct answers. Now, when we're in class, we are usually talking about this problem like seems tricky to us, but if we really think about it, it's just asking us for 3 partners of 8. Okay, so this right here, these 2 would be a partner of 8. Same for these 2 and same for these 2. So if you want, you can make some math mountains and think, what can I add together to get 8 and put those 2 numbers in these 2 boxes? Right now you're looking for 3 partners of 8. Okay, think about what you know about doubles facts. Think about sometimes it's easier to start with 1, or think about what's 1 less than 8 and write those in there. Okay. Last thing we have to do, number 16, read the story problem, write a subtraction and an addition equation for the story, and draw a math mountain to match. Wow, lots of stuff to do. So 2 equations and a math mountain. There are 7 leaves on the branch, then 3 leaves fall off. How many leaves are on the branch now? So what you're going to do is, I would start with a subtraction equation, right? Because it's kind of just lends itself to that. So you have 7 leaves and 3 fall off. 7, take away 3 equals the unknown. Okay, so this one is our subtraction story. We're going to make a little check so we know we did it. We are going to make a math mountain. So what's the total number of leaves that are on the branch? Okay, and the total is 7, and the total goes at the top. What's the partner that we do know? 3. And now that we have the subtraction equation and the Math Mountain, it will be easier for us to make the addition equation. So we're going to take 3 plus the unknown equals 7. 3 plus the unknown equals 7. Okay? Each unknown box will have the same answer, friends. So you can solve this in any way that you want, but you only have to solve it once, and then you can put it in all 3 boxes. Okay? So we have our addition equation, we have our Math Mountain, and we have our subtraction equation. Very good, friends. If you are a fully virtual student, this will be your test, so good luck. And then tomorrow, you will kind of have a day off because the kids at school will be taking a different type of test in person. Okay? Thank you.